Coming in from Screen Rant, Creed 3's Michael B. Jordan explains why Stallone's Rocky isn't returning. Last week, Sylvester Stallone revealed he won't be returning as Rocky for 2022's Creed 3, and star director Michael B. Jordan explains why. And I'm just going to scroll down a little bit here. He was speaking to IGN about his new film, Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Jordan answered the question of why Stallone won't be returning for Creed 3. Ultimately, it's about furthering Adonis' story in his own franchise, though he'll always have a bit of his mentor inside him. Jordan said, "Yeah, I think that Sly let it be known that he wasn't coming back for this one, but I think, his essence and his spirit, they're always going to be a little bit of Rocky within Adonis. But this is a Creed franchise, and we really want to build this story and this world around him moving forward. So it's always respect, always a shit ton of love for what he's built, but we really want to push and navigate Adonis forward and the family that he created. So hopefully you guys will love what I'm thinking, what we're cooking up. I think it's going to be something special." John, I understand why Rocky appeared in the first two movies. The first one was to really pass the baton onto Adonis and carry on the Rocky franchise under the Creed name. The second film was unfinished business from 1985. The whole Ivan Drago scenario, the killing of his father, that was unfinished business that had to be resolved. And I'm glad they did it in the second film. And we got a lot of Rocky in that one as well. But when I heard that news last week, Stallone won't be returning, and Sly said it himself, he doesn't want to. It's not a case of the studio have shut the door on him. He shut the door on his own character and said, no, enough's enough. It's time for Adonis to be able to carry this franchise all by himself, and I'm pretty sure he can, John, because Adonis and obviously, Michael B. Jordan, Jordan is directing the next film, which is, I think, very important because he'll be able to put his own mark on it. He'll also be able to carry the franchise forward. We don't know how many films he's going to carry on after the third one. We don't know if it's going to end up as a trilogy. We don't know if he's going to do what Sylvester Stallone did with Rocky and carry on with 6 films. I would like to see that because I think there's a lot of legs in this Adonis story we've still yet to establish.
Stephen, I would.
I did well there, John.
You did well, Stephen. My dog's trying to kill us. I'm seeing if the light's in shot. I've got a little light to fill the side up. More DC woke crap. Someone says in the comments. You may not be wrong, man. I says myself, I'd forgot Lucy Liu was even an actor. It's been about 15 years since I've seen her.
Yeah.
But look, it could work. Look, Kate Blanchett done well in Ragnarok, so it could certainly work, man. I'm not going to jump to conclusions until I've seen the movie. It may not be. Let's hope it's not. I'm not in for this woke shit. I just want to see good stories. I want the characters to fit into the story organically. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't like it, I'll move on. I'll watch it once and I'll be done. But look, I'm done with that. I'm going to move on to the actual topic we're speaking about. That's not even hit anyway, Stephen. That's not hit either. There we go. Forgot to change the topic. I was dying from fart inhalation from my dog, so you have to forgive me. But we've got there in the end. Stephen, I don't know why I'm even on the screen myself now. I've completely lost the plot because I went off on a tangent. But needless to say...
High in fumes.
Yes, I'm high in fumes. I'm happy with this. I'm happy that Michael B. Jordan's come out and says this is why he's not returning. He's not needed. He went off with his son. He made amends with his son in Creed 2. Was it Milos Ventimiglia?
Yep.
Great actor. He made amends with his family in a sense. He's done. His arc with Adonis is done. It's over. Finished. As I like to say down in Ayrshire. I don't know where that came from. And therefore, it's only natural that character doesn't appear again in Creed 3. They want to go off and focus on Adonis' story. Michael B. Jordan is doing double duty for this movie. He's directing and starring in it. And it's Tessa Thompson, isn't it? That's his wife in it.
Yep.
So we've got enough acting talent now. We don't need the wizened head of Rocky in there. We don't need Sly Stallone in there. We can go off and do different stories with that character. And as you said, Stephen, 6 stories. It's not out of the realms of possibilities that we could see a similar amount of movies with Creed. Different movies. I liked the second one. I loved the first one. And you're right, Stephen, it was necessary to have Rocky in the second one to sort of tie up the whole Drago thing. I think it was Victor Drago, wasn't it? It was his son. You needed him as a presence in there. He's not needed anymore. He says it himself, he doesn't want to come back. In this, he's penning a prequel for Rocky. He's busy doing his stuff. Let Michael B. Jordan do his stuff. Never the two shall meet again. Hopefully, we don't want him forced in with his whole Adrian shit and stuff like that. We just want it to be focused on Adonis now.
Yeah.
And as a Michael B. Jordan fan, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And I wish him all the best. I hope the movie's fantastic.
I hope so, John. I loved the first two movies, particularly the first movie.
It was better, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just something
Second one
about
was
it.
good as well.
Yeah, I think it was just the introduction and sort of setting things up with the characters that made it very interesting. I thought it was a clever move as well, from Stallone in the studio and the director, to take it off in a new direction. I felt the franchise itself was done and dusted after Rocky Balboa 2006. So it's just great to see that world still existing, you know, and Michael B. Jordan's the man to do it. You know, he's a man to carry it forward. But we're going to
Yes,
move on
absolutely.
to